What's up, fitties? Today I'm going to be answering you guys questions, so let's get into it. I got questions from Instagram, YouTube, and Gmail. Mind you, I didn't read these questions like thoroughly, so whatever comes to my head, I'm going to say. First question is, what about yourself are you most proud of right now? I think I'm most proud of my determination and never giving up on myself, especially when times were really, really hard or I didn't feel motivated. How do you stay motivated to continue working out? That's a really good one too. Honestly, I think the reason what kept me so motivated is the fact that I was just so sick and tired. Okay, so just to give a backstory, I've always been into fitness from like very young. Like I've always been in sports in school, and I started working out when I got into high school, so from grade 9. So yeah, I've always been into fitness, right? And even after high school, but for some reason, that drive randomly just stopped. And every time I would try, I would only like be able to stick to a routine for 2 weeks and then quit. 2 weeks, quit, blah, 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 right? And then when I turned 25, I realized like I gained a lot of weight and like I was depressed and just really down on myself, and I just did not feel determined. And I was just sick and tired of it. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Because mind you, like I got up to 195 pounds. At that point, I'm like, yo, if I don't smarten up right now, I'm not young, so it's not the same anymore. My metabolism is slowing down and shit. So if I don't start now, it's going to catch up to me and I'm going to feel more depressed. I'm going to get bigger. I'm going to like, there's just going to be more problems that are going to be happening. So that kind of motivated me to just start. I always have in the back of my head, bitch, you know how you felt. Bitch, you know how you look. So what's the point of going back and feeling like shit when you can feel amazing, you know? So, and I think what also helped is like once you do something over and over and over and over again, at that point it just becomes a routine and you're just so used to it that when you don't do it, you feel off. It's not always easy. Like I'm not always determined to go to the gym, but I do know if I go, I'm going to feel so good about it after. Like those times when I'm not motivated to go, when I do end up going, it always ends up being the best workout. And I'm like, shit, like that felt really good. Like I'm so happy I went. So that's what I always keep in mind as well. Why haven't you been posting on YouTube and only IG? Yeah, when was the last time I posted on YouTube? Was like I think like 2020. I just decided to stop. I was starting to get the ick over like what I was posting. I just felt so cringe, and around that time I felt like I grew out of YouTube. Instagram kind of always been my thing, but the reason why it even took me a while to get back is because I didn't know what to post, and I felt like my life is so freaking boring. Like all I do is work, gym, sleep, clean up, edit. But you know what? It's actually been fun recording, and it feels like a FaceTime call. I hope it feels like a FaceTime call for you guys too. What's the most important thing you learned from your fitness journey? Less is more. Less is more. Keep that in your guys' head. If you're starting your fitness journey, keep that in your head. Less is more. I remember I would do like 10 to 18 different workouts when you really don't need to be doing that, and I feel like that's when you kind of like exhaust yourself more. All you really need is like a solid 4 to 5 workouts. Also, to mind connection is a real thing. I feel like that's when I really started to notice like progress, when you're actually thinking about what muscle you're working, how it's supposed to feel, and really going into that movement and not rushing it. Like feel the stretch of your muscle. That's what I feel like a lot of people are scared of. Like when they're working out and they feel like that stretch of the muscle, they feel like, oh shit, like my muscle's gonna snap, or you know, no, like really feel your muscles contracting, feel the movement, take your time, don't rush it. What's your favorite hobbies right now? Woo! That's a good question. So you guys already know I love the gym, Pilates. I love creating and editing. So the videos I post on Instagram, like I love editing those, and then now on YouTube. I love walking my dog. So I love sleeping because I lucid dream 99% of the time, and oh, it's just I feel like I sound weird when I say this, but it's just like a whole other world, and I'm actually living in my dream. Like anything that's happening in my dream, I know what's going on. I'm control of my movements. So if I'm trying to execute a plan or idea like for a video and I don't know what to do, I'll literally go to sleep and be like, okay, like I'm just gonna dream about it. And that's where I get like my most creative ideas. And sounds weird, but that's me. And yeah, are you married? It's none of your business, bitch. I'm joking. No, I'm not married. What's your age? It's so crazy because I feel like I'm at that point where I don't like seeing my age. I don't give a fuck. No, I can't. I'm not telling you my age. Chill out. One thing I like is that I never get my age. I always get like I'm 22. So I'm gonna be saying I am 22. Okay. What's one word to describe your personality? Outgoing? Is that the word? Yeah, I'm gonna go with outgoing. Like I'm not always like, you know, I am chill too, but I would definitely say I'm outgoing. And I'm a very caring person. Sorry, I'm saying more than one word. And empathetic. Empathetic for sure. And sometimes that's a downfall because I'll really feel like somebody's emotions. Like if someone is telling me a story, I can physically feel like I'm in their shoes and I'll feel their emotions. And sometimes I carry other people's emotions. So that's why I feel like it's a downfall, because sometimes that will affect my life and what I'm doing. And, you know? So yeah.
What's more important, diet or exercise? They definitely go hand in hand. I feel like you can't be working out and eating like absolute shit like McDonald's and this and that all the time. You're not gonna get like the greatest results, and I feel like it'll probably just maintain you because you're still moving and stuff and you're still burning calories and stuff, but like it's not going to take you far because you're fueling your body with trash. And I'm not trying to say like, oh, you have to absolutely eat clean. Like it's okay to still live, it's okay to still enjoy your favorite things, but just in moderations kind of thing. To grow and build the muscles, that's diet. To grow and build the muscles, that's the exercises.
How do you stay motivated? I stay motivated because I love the shit that I do, and then also I feel like the gym kind of bleeds into my other parts of my life. So like just being determined and getting shit done. What's your secrets in regards to your skincare routine? That's honestly the best compliment ever, because there was once a time that wasn't a thing of people asking me that. Probably like here and there when my skin is good, but my skin has always just been like boom, 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 boom. And I feel like finally it's like this. Knock on wood. I get so scared talking about my skin, but I feel like consistency helped. So I've been doing a lot of acne laser treatments with Nina. She has changed my skin so much. God bless her. She's like my skin fairy. So that focusing on the root of the problem. So the fact that my hormones are imbalanced. So I started taking a supplement called Avostatil. I think it's been about like 5 months, I want to say, and that has tremendously changed my skin. Liposol glutathione has helped my pigmentation a lot, like so much. I also been using Mederma for like my pigmentation, and I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Every time I go on vacation, I bring home salt water, because I realize when I go on vacation, my skin is blessed. Like I barely get any breakouts and stuff. So then I'm like, the fuck, like why have I not been bringing salt water home? I spritz my face in the morning or in the evening whenever I feel like I need it. And yeah, that's what I do. Moving on to YouTube. What's your ethnicity? So I'm born and raised in Canada. I hate Canada. And then my dad, he's born in Jamaica, St. Mary, and then my mom is born in Medellin, Colombia. So I'm Colombian and Jamaican. How tall are you? I get this question so often. I don't know if I look fucking tall on Instagram or if I look short, but I am actually 5'9". Were you battling depression during your weight gain, and how did you find the motivation to get back in shape? I was most definitely battling depression. I remember those times when I didn't want to do shit. I was sleeping all day. I try to, like, if I was home, the lights were always off. I was so depressed. It was not a good feeling. It's not motivated to do shit. Like I honestly, at that point, I did not give a fuck, and yeah, like I just did not care. I was not there at all. So I'm so happy I got out of that. I always think about that, and I'm just so happy. There'll be days where I'll just be randomly crying, and I generally did not know why I was crying. So yeah. Yeah, actually, it sometimes makes me emotional thinking about it. And the older you get, it becomes more important to stay healthy, to stay active. So that's just what was in my head. And I'm like, I need to get out of this rut. And I did what I did. What's your favorite food? I love me my food. So my favorite vegetable is sweet potato and broccoli. I could eat sweet potato every single day of my life, I promise you. Oh, I just love all vegetables, especially broccoli in a seafood boil. Ooh, the way that it just absorbs all the flavor, blood clot. Favorite meat, definitely beef. Sometimes chicken tastes like chicken to blood clot. Like someone fucking rock down the chicken and put it on my plate and say here. Like that's what chicken tastes like to me sometimes. Tastes fresh, you fuck. So definitely my beef, and there's more protein in beef. Like food item would be power bowl. So like a shrimp power bowl, chicken power bowl. What is your earliest memory? Oh shit, that's a good one. Shit, I really have to think about that. My earliest memory is being woken up for daycare and my dad making me a friggin' warm bowl of cereal. Oh my gosh. He would always warm up my milk and cereal. And I hated warm milk with my cereal. Oh my gosh, it's so disgusting. And every morning he would force me to eat it at the table. And if I didn't eat it, he'd make me sit there until I ate the damn thing. And then he would send me off to daycare. And I kept telling him, Dad, like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, it was honest. It just made my belly just bubble up like one pot. Like, it was so disgusting. And he finally learned that I did not like it because that one day that he sent me to school, as soon as I got to school, I threw up all over the floor. I was so embarrassed. All the kids were looking at me going, ew, ew. But after that day, he never fed me warm milk and cereal. I'm so happy that that happened. Can anybody else relate? Did you guys like that? Because I did not. It is an email and she does want to stay anon. So it's a long thing. I'm going to put it here so you guys can read with me. Hey girl, love your content. I saw your post. You seem like you don't take things too seriously but grounded at the same time. What are your thoughts on friends and close associates dating serious exes, always finding their way to people you told them you were crushing? Oh, hell no! Are you dumb? That's a really good question. For one, I am a girl's girl, okay? There's no fucking dating my friend's exes. There's no fucking, not even looking at my friend's crush. Like, that's off limits. Even if it's like a silly little crush or whatever, I'm not engaging in that. I'm not looking at the person like that. Like, that is my friend's crush and that's that. I never had to deal with that. I do have some solid friends that definitely turn into sisters. I think that's off limits, especially if it's a serious ex. What are you doing? Like, there's so many other people in this world. Why do you have to pick my ex? That will just kind of remind me that like were you jealous of me? Like, were you watching my relationship and hoping that you wanted that one day and now you're dating my ex? That is so weird. Disrespectful that my ex would even decide to date my friend. It will also make me feel that clearly my ex had a thing for my friend, or clearly my ex thought that she was so attractive that he had to date her. That's just weird. I'm assuming that's what you're dealing with, or that's what you dealt with. And if you are, I would definitely think of choosing different friends, because girl code, I follow that and my girls follow that, and it's just a given. I would probably be okay with is, let's say if it was my ex from like grade 6 to grade 8. I don't care. That's just like whatever. Like, I don't even count them as my exes. My actual like crushes that like I genuinely like really really like this person but it never went anywhere, and now you're like trying to pursue. And even like the crush part, like the fact that you're trying to pursue my crush kind of just makes me feel like you think you're in competition with me and you're trying to prove like, watch, I'm gonna get him type of thing. Like, watch who's gonna get him first. It feels very calculated, sneaky as fuck. My friends are so solid and I'm a solid friend as well. And we just know, like, we respect each other. We think of each other so highly. Some context I'd like to add is I'm pretty reserved and rarely tell my business regarding my love life. The fact that you're reserved and like you rarely tell your business, but they're still doing little things that they know about, like the fact that like they know about your crushes, your exes. Just imagine if they knew more stuff about your love life. Very jealous and like they just want what you have. Right now where I'm not taking on new friends, I'm focusing on my, yeah, that's weird as hell. I understand like the feeling of just like focusing on yourself. That's probably like the best thing that you can do, especially if like you're always dealing with like toxic relationships. Those relationships can start becoming so draining and distract you from your own goals, like distract you from your overall mental health being, your emotional being, your physical being. That friend needs to go. It sounds very consuming. Just keep focusing on your healing journey. At least like when you start tiptoeing back into like being social, you know what to look for in a friend, like what you want, what you don't want. That's literally how I feel like a friendship should work. The way that I feed into you, you should be feeding into me as well. I care about what you're going through. You care about what I'm going through. We respect each other's boundaries. We love on each other. That is amazing. That concludes all the questions. I think I'm going to do a part 2 because this was actually very interesting. I think this was like the best, one of the best questions for sure. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.